Dundee pushes him to the rope. Sonny into it. Over the top. Big elbow, and King is down. Tag on David Schultz. And right away, Dr. D grabs the hair. Billy blocks the right, fires one of his own. What a drop kick. Rick Gibson almost put him in the third row. Really nailed him. Great six-man action as we thought it would be. And they're both down. Oh, I think Rick nailed his head or his knee. Something happened, and Rick just collapsed over there after he had nailed David Schultz with his shoulder.
He's holding that left knee.
He'll be holding his back after Dennis Condrey dropped it in. Whip into the rope. Backdrop. All the way up and down. Rick Gibson covered, maybe, and no, he kicks out. Tag on Sonny. Rick takes a double hand shot from Sonny King. Tag in the corner. Did he miss it or make it? I think he missed it, because I saw him trying to go back and tag him again. Oh, Sonny. I'm not going to do anything, David, but sit here and talk about it. Sonny King, really, man, he's like he's trying to twist the top off a barrel. He has got Rick Gibson's head lodged between those huge hands of his and twisting on it. He can get this is the type of thing Sonny can get a submission off of, but the referee breaks it up. Something Sonny was doing. Sonny goes right after Bill Dundee outside the ropes. Gibson on the floor right in between him. Sonny a cocoa butt on Dundee. Here comes Condrey. Robert Gibson into the turnbuckle. Look! All right, sunset flip in reverse. What a beautiful move from Robert Gibson. Oh, he pulled himself up on the rope, got Condrey underneath, hooked him in a body scissors, rolled him over into the sunset flip pin position, and got a 1-2-3, Dave. Great first fall.
Oh, and Rick and Dundee had both been out. They came back in just in time. 9:34 the time.
And we're going to wind it up. We'll be back with more action for you in just a moment. Back to more action coming up in a moment. Louisville Gardens, plenty of action next Tuesday night when Jared Welch Professional Wrestling comes your way. Final bout, six-man tag. It'll have Paul Ellering, Ali Hussein, and Jimmy Hart all on one side of the ring against Handsome Jimmy, Billy Robinson, and Ken Lucas. Now, this is not one of those cases where you're going to be sitting outside the ring, Jimmy Hart. You're going to be in there and participating.
You know, I can't believe this, man. Why do these people want to try to get me in the ring week after week, man? I'm a manager. I sit there, I mind my own business. I'm managing two of the greatest, well, the greatest athletes in the world. But let me tell you something. Since you boys have gone ahead and tried to get me in the ring, you're going to see a new Jimmy Hart this week, baby. You're going to see a fighting Jimmy Hart this week. But these two guys right here are going to take care of the whole party for me, because you know it's Paul Ellering's birthday. Did you know that?
No, I
that
didn't.
night is Tell him, Paulie, baby.
That's right, it's my birthday, and I'm going to celebrate by putting a lot of candles on the cake. And we're going to feed these three little pigs. That's what they are. They're three little pigs. You got Ken Mucus, the ugly pig. You got the disco duck pig. He's dancing. He don't know where he is. He never has both oars in the water at the same time. And you got Spaghetti Arms pig. He can barely hold himself up. Well, we're going to huff, and we're going to puff, and we're going to burn your house down. You can do it, Sheik. We're going to do it again. And we ain't ever gonna. We're always going to be the champions. We are the champions. Look at this body. We are. We're going to win.
Tuesday night. You'll have it all going right there in a six-man tag match. It will follow a coal miner's glove match when the superstar Bill Dundee takes on Sonny King. And then you'll have that six-man match with Hussein, Ellering, and Hart going against Valiant and Robinson and Ken Lucas. All of that action is coming up Tuesday night right there in the Gardens. We would like to have you there. Don't you dare miss it. See you Tuesday. We don't have enough time. No, well, this is when you wish you had about 2 hours.
Sure. Man. Just let them go.
Man, let them fire in there. 47 falls on that expiration tonight. What a first fall on our championship wrestling. Schultz, Condrey, and King, Gibsons, and Dundee. Boy, it's all happened right there. How about a recap of the whole thing? There wasn't no slouch from beginning to end. I loved it today.
Wasn't bad one at all either. We had Paul Ellering, Ali Hassan winning in 10 minutes 3 seconds over Steve Regal and Bobby Lyons. It was handsome Jimmy Valiant and Kenneth Lucas, Jimmy says, all the way over Dennis Upton and David Oswald. Rick Morton defeated Buddy Wayne, and David Schultz, Dennis Condrey, Sonny King dropped the first fall. The win went to Rick and Robert Gibson and Bill Dundee as Robert got the pin in 9 minutes 34 seconds. And with timeout, that's all it took in this expiration of time match. One fall, and the Gibsons and the Superstar win the match over David Schultz, Dennis Condrey, and Sonny King.
Yeah, it's not always possible to have something as dynamite as that six-man match in here, and I know that quite often we'll get some comments from around championship wrestling territory saying, gee, that was kind of a mismatch. Okay, so we told you the Valiant Lucas thing. I mean, the young guy, when you put young guys with a little experience in, eventually they're going to run into guys who have got a whole lot more experience in them, and you end up with a situation like that. We've been fortunately horsing around with championship wrestling a long time, and it's been that way from the beginning of time. It's that way in everything. They put a freshman football player in the line against some of the old pros.
Seniors, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you better believe it. So that is the way it goes. We do appreciate you being with us. Next week, same thing, action, man, right here on Championship Wrestling. We hope you'll join Dave Brown and Lance Russell. Some more of the roughest, toughest wrestling action you will see anywhere on Championship Wrestling. Until then, bye-bye, everybody.